Hey guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Today is a new project that I'm doing. This was created by Amanda and Jessica over at the Pantastic Ladies Facebook group. It runs from January 1st through December 31st. Yes, I am a little late getting this going, but nonetheless, I'm here. This is called Go for the Goal. It's where you pick 4 to 6 items and you set a specific goal, and once you hit that goal, you rotate it out and bring something else in that you that way you're not working until it's all completely gone. It's just until you reach that goal. I hope that makes sense. That's how I understand it. And to be honest, I wasn't sure I was going to do this. I thought, no, Lori, you're kind of getting overloaded. You just need to step back, relax, take it easy, because winter is really the hardest time with my disease. It wreaks havoc on me in the winter time, and I thought, no, I can't stop living just because most of my time in the winter is spent in bed in excruciating pain. I can't stop living because of that. And so I decided to go for the goal. I decided to set some goals. A couple are short-term goals and a couple are long-term goals, and one happens to just be to use it a certain amount of time, a certain number of times. That's what I'm trying to say. Holy Toledo, Lori. Holy smokes. So, I will have the link to the Pantastic Ladies down below, as well as to Amanda and Jessica. And all of those who are participating in this project, they are already going, and they're probably doing really well getting their stuff done. But alas, I am almost a month late, but I'm here. So the items that I have picked, we could pick 4 to 6 items. One item that I want to finish, and I don't have a whole lot, and I will mark it after we're done here, but it's this Keratin 3-Day Growth by Nail Aid. I wish I had like a, zoom on it on my phone. But that is what it is. I looked, well, you can see it here. I have about this much, but my brush doesn't quite reach to it, so it's really a pain. So I just need to kind of, pour it out and use it. But I want to get it used up and out of my collection. I love this stuff, but I don't need to keep, this in my collection with this much left and me not using it and it just sitting there. That's kind of silly, Lori. Then the next one that I want to meet goal on is in my BH Cosmetics Afternoon Rendezvous palette. Yes, I know you guys see this palette a lot, and I really like this palette, but I have pan on this shade right here. It was part of, I want to say, Movie Madness, I think. Anyways, I have pan on this, and so I want to finish this eyeshadow up completely so it is empty and I don't have just pan on it, that I have an empty pan. So that is my second item. My third item is one that I just want to use a number of times, and that is my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Gel Eyeliner. I got this a year ago, and I used it a few times, as you can see, but I haven't used it since, and I'm hoping it's still good, and I think it is. Last time I tested it, it was still good, but I would like to use this 30 times, and I will mark it, whether it's on the cap or on the glass. I'll mark it somewhere, so it's ticked off how many times that I use it, and then once I've used it 30 times, then I will rotate it out. But that one is really important to me to use, because if it's drying up, I want to get as much use out of it as possible before I have to declutter it. Now the next item that I want to use is kind of, it's not in the makeup category, but it is in the beauty category. It is a face cleanser, and it is the St. Ives Cleansing Stick. It is a solid face cleanser, so you just go and then rub your face, and then, you know, either use a washcloth or splash your face. Anyways, this is a really nice face wash. I got it in some beauty box, but I really like it, but I don't use it because I just forget about it. And so I would like to use, it's about 1 inch. I marked it with my finger here. I scratched it in, and yes, my circle around here is crooked, but it's about 1 inch. And if I pull this all the way out from the base to the top of the cleansing stick goes to here, so I figure that's about 1 inch, right? I mean, I didn't measure it, but that's what I eyeballed it. So hopefully I would be down to right above this white part, because I'm afraid these white lines, or the lines that I scratched into it, will disappear as water drips down the case. And so, okay, here it is. That is it when it is completely out from bottom to top. And so where I have scratched it, let's see here if I can find a place. It is right at the top of the white line, so that is my goal. Once it hits that white line, or if these scratched in lines are still there, once it gets to that, then I will rotate this cleansing stick out. But I would like to use it because I do like it. I just don't. And it smells so good. Now, if they had lotion that smelled like this, I'd probably buy the lotion. It smells really good. Okay, the next 2 items, that's 4. The next 2 items are long-term items, meaning they're going to take me a while. And so the first one I will show you, it's not a palette, but it kind of is. It is some singles that I have put together using my Anastasia Beverly Hills and my Coastal Scents eyeshadows, and I want to hit pan on one of them, and then once I hit pan on it, then I will rotate this whole set out. Now, some of them have some pretty good dips in them, like this one right here has a really good dip. So does this one. This green one has the beginning of a dip. So there are some that have already got some movement on it, but we'll see who gets pan first, and that's all I want is pan. I don't care if it's the size of a pinhead, but once I get pan, then it's out of here. So this could be here for a while, but it might not be. We'll just see. Now the next one actually involves 2 items, and the reason why it's 2 is because they're the same, only one is for light, one is for medium, and I use them interchangeably in that I mix the 2, so they need to go together, because that's how I use them. And this is my BH Cosmetics concealer wheels. They are cream concealers, and as you can tell, one is lighter than the other one, and I want to hit pan on one shade. Now, like I said, I do mix these concealers to make the shade that I want, but my guess is I am going to hit pan on this one right here first, because I have a feeling I'm going to use that one or one of these darker ones as for a cream contour. That's kind of my guess. At least that's my game plan. But dips could be in both of these, but whatever one hits pan first in any way, shape, or form, then these both get rolled out and something gets brought in. So I have 6 items in my go for the goal. 2 are long-term. These 2 are definitely going to take me a lot longer than the other 4 items, but I want to use these because these are not going to last for very long, and these ones, well, they're different. These colors are completely different than my Pan That palette that I have. You know, my palette that I'm working on for this year. But they're also complementary to that palette. I'm excited about this. I think it's something that will keep me motivated and let me play with all of my stuff versus just really focus on one certain, you know, a set of items, because I know me and I will get bored really quick if all I can do is play with my e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. So, and then I won't do it. Hello, kitty. What you doing, buddy? So I'm grateful that we have this project. I hope you liked this video and my ramblings. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. You guys, take care of yourself, be safe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.